What's up, guys? Welcome once more to your favorite show. Not like my other shows that are also your favorite show, but this one's definitely your favorite show. jankityasspodcast. It's been a bit. I took all of March off because I was dealing with some personal stuff, which I'm still dealing with. This is the landlord bullshit that I was telling you about before. I just woke up too. I'm still nice and stuffy. But anywho, as you remember last episode, back at the end of what was it? February? Yeah. Was my last regular episode with Tom. So he's moving on because he's got, life stuff going on and, well, other commitments. Plus, which, I mean, I understand because this one isn't making it, this show isn't making any money yet. None of my shows are, but hopefully that will change this year. Maybe, we'll see. Anywho, yeah, I'm working on getting some more co-hosts. I got at least one friend of mine who is down. We'll see how he is on the whole commitment thing. And another that I'm trying to get a hold of, but that's a lot more, whatchamacallit. It's a lot more difficult. Probably has something to do with the fact that that person doesn't like me at all. So, but I'm trying to do what's best for the show. I'm not blocked at least, so there is that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, I mean, best case scenario, I'll just end up doing this by myself. And I did have that idea a while back about doing I don't know if I said this at all on the show, but you know what? Before I talk about ideas, let's get into some beers, huh? Today, I've kind of been... Fuck. Anyways, I've been I've been kind of firing up the tab hour thing a little bit. Oh, also, I should mention that after this summer, I'm going to be moving into a different space. I'll be in a different living situation. It'll be cheaper for me at least. This should look the same because I'll have the screen with me and all that. But there might be another small hiatus in there. We'll see. I don't know. Anyways, I'm working on the... damn it. Not working. I'm picking up the whole tab hour thing again. Getting some more beers to show you guys. And today, I have the orange drink. Oh yeah, it's orange, and it's a drink. And this one is from the Brewing Project Breweries. Let's see, it is a Imperial Sour Ale with mandarin orange and marshmallow flavor. 9.5%, so that's going to be good. Let's see, in association with Independent Craft. I guess that's like an organization or something like that. Let's see, and it doesn't even say where is this from. Okay. No, I see it. Oxford, Wisconsin. Okay. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh yeah. Shit's the same color as my sweater. Ooh. Oh, that's like one of those smoothie style slushy beers, I guess, that I've had before. So Possa. Oh yeah, that looks like this is what I look like when I haven't had any water in about a week. Nice and yeller. It's orange drink. It tastes like a whatchamacallit, like one of those orange creamsicle smoothies. I think that's the marshmallow, actually. That's not bad. I kind of want to try brewing my own stuff one of these days. But that would kind of defeat the point of this, I guess. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I just need Got to follow the rule, more sources of income is what you need. I know one of my friend's parents used to ferment wine back in the day, but I mean, they lived out in the middle of the country, and they had a big ass unfinished basement, and it's like this whole contraption where they have like a bunch of plastic jugs and stuff like that, and like the funny straws, that spin all over the place, and it just kind of like ferments and slow drips or something. That's a lot. Whereas I think somebody's doing something next door. I don't know. But whereas with fermenting beer, I know you don't really need that much. I believe you just have to have like a tank, right? It doesn't have to be a big old brewery tank that costs it was probably like $10,000 or something like that. But just like a regular ass tank, you put the ingredients in, let it sit, and there you go, beer. You just have to be good with your time and your watches. You gotta be a real clock watcher. And I'm getting crap in my throat. This is good though. And I am also I'm slowly getting the nerve back up to do a little bit of stand up again here, considering the last time I went on a stage, the whole country shut down. So that's good. You're welcome. But no, one of the downtown breweries that I go to every once in a while, they have Monday nights. There's another place that I got to inquire about, but I believe they have Thursday nights mics. And also my local comedy club, which I haven't been to in a while, but they do... they've gone back to doing around the week open mics, 7 days a week. But you got to pay for that one though, so it's just bleh. And then we'll see. I gotta work on my stuff. Got to get into it again. And see, because I mean, even before, I did like 5 sets before COVID. And the thing is, like, I did like half. I bombed twice, and 3 times I got some laughs, and it was fine. So, on average, I did. The average was positive, not so much a negative. And even the bombing wasn't really that bad. Maybe I'm just a little bit of a sociopath or something like that. But anywho, yeah, this is just gonna be another solo one. I don't really have too much to go into at the moment. I do have the articles. I guess, yeah, let's get into articles, read off some ads, some shit like that, and I'll come back in a moment. Are you listening to this show and thinking, man, I'd like to start a podcast, but I don't even know where to start? Well, Buzzsprout has the answers for you. Buzzsprout is a podcast hosting service that provides a number of valuable resources to help you on your podcasting career path. For one, Buzzsprout offers indefinite hosting of all your episodes and allows you to host as much material as you want, depending on the type of subscription that you opt for. Buzzsprout also provides a means for getting your show hosted to every major podcasting platforms such as iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, you name it. In addition, Buzzsprout also provides various means to get your show monetized through various sponsorship and affiliate programs, links to other paid hosting platforms such as Patreon and YouTube, and your own personal newsroom to learn all the tips and tricks for optimizing your podcast for the greatest return on your investment. If you're hearing all this and you're still interested, you can go to my link below and receive an Amazon gift card for starting a podcast hosting subscription that you'll receive on the second billing period of your podcast journey. Everyone has something to share, and there's no time like the present. Join Buzzsprout today. Okay, back from our little break. Let's see what we got. Still got my orange ass beer. Orange drink. That is thick. Dude, that looks like it looks like butterscotch. I know I've said this before about stuff. That is usually about like regular IPAs. This is a well, actually, this is an IPA. Imperial sour. No, it's Imperial sour. Okay, bit different. Still good. Still stuffed. I tried to clear out, but I'm still stuffed. I'm normally a night guy, to be honest, but this is pretty early. But I got some shit I want to do tonight, like try and make money for once. What I do have for you guys now is some articles. So let's see what we got today. Oh, cool. I got nothing. Hold on. Bam, there we go. First article up. Faith healer convinces pregnant woman to hammer nail into her head so she can have a boy. This was in the middle of February. Now, I would say nobody in their right mind would believe something like this, but according to this article, they did. And yeah, if that's not, these are the same kind of people who, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to get myself kicked off or anything like that. Not that I have enough followers or backing to even get kicked off. What's going on here? Just some rando. Yeah. Faith healers are not to be believed under any circumstances for this reason. Unless it's like maybe, I want to say maybe like some type of psychiatry or psychology. But probably not then even, because you're not, well, you know what it is? If you rely on faith for like something like this, like a healing or a physical thing, or to fix yourself, well, shit, that's not true either. But in a way, you're kind of denying the way that the body and the mind works and trying to force an ideology into its place. Kind of like this bitch forced a nail into where her brain's supposed to be. So, dumbass all around. Let's see, we got something better coming up. Next article, Stranger Things Season 4 release date revealed. Now, this isn't that big for me because I have never seen I've seen like half an episode of Stranger Things. I really only grabbed this one because, well, A, it's topical, and B, I did work the Stranger Things deal here in downtown LA for shit. What was it? For something. I did the I did the Stranger Things deal for the drive-through event, right? Now, I only really worked the merch station during the day, which was nice for me because I basically just came in for a few hours, unpacked a bunch of boxes, made some bundles, moved stuff around. It was a good time. And it got kind of physical too. Or, well, not so much. It was definitely a bit of a workout, especially because I was like, lifting heavy stuff here and there. The only time that the job really kind of sucked is whenever, towards the end, when we had to take down, they had like this wire mesh thing that had a bunch of products clipped on in the parking garage, but it was towards the top where like the customers coming in could see the items that we had, more or less. But the problem was that they never had like a tall enough ladder for us to get to the top, so yeah, it was a bit dangerous. There was one time we were able to borrow somebody's lift for like one of the displays, but that's just one, so it didn't really matter. Anyways, more Stranger Things. If you like seeing kids deal with supernatural shit, or you're just a whore for the 80s, there's that too. I'm not personally, but whatever. I'm also jaded, so don't listen to me, I guess. Or do, actually. Keep watching the show. You know what to do. What's next? Ooh, John Williams. That is not Get out of here, ad. John, son of a bitch. John Williams returns to Star Wars for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is coming out very soon now. Again, this article's a little old. It's from the middle of February. As you know, John Williams is the original director of the musical score for Star Wars. Or at least, yeah, I think he's the, I think he is the director for all of it. Or conductor, I should say, not director. I know he did do the trilogy back in the day. I don't know if he worked on the newer trilogy with I wanted to say Ridley Scott, Daisy Ridley, and those guys. But yeah, no, he did like the main tracks for like the Phantom Menace, for example. You know, like that shit. He's gonna be working on the new Obi-Wan series, which is also gonna be, looks like it's gonna be great. They got Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan, and Hayden Christensen is gonna be playing Darth Vader this time, and maybe like a young Anakin. I don't know. I'm sure there's gonna be like some jumping around time-wise, but this just legitimizes the series even more. Not that it wouldn't be already, because I mean it's yeah, this is still all done through Jon Favreau and whatever the hell his name was. Those guys. It'll be good one way or another. I'm going to see it. Anywho, moving on. Let's get into some more Disney/Marvel news. Not really news. Sebastian Stan assumed he was finished after Captain America, the First Avenger, due to day of production change. So, Sebastian Stan, you can see there. That's him right there. He plays Bucky. And later becomes the Winter Soldier, which apparently they didn't really know if that... Well, at this time, this was before the Avengers movie. And they still didn't really know if like the whole thing was going to work. Right? So apparently... And this was also the last movie before the Avengers. And I guess it kind of sounded like the way... I did read a little bit into it. It says the way that it was presented to him, there wasn't like any real certainty, if that makes sense. So they're like, oh yeah, we could kind of do this and this, but I don't know, whatever. So yeah, once he falls off the train, it's probably like, oh well, I guess that's it. And then yeah, came back to it later when they brought back the Winter Soldier, and there was Bucky. So he lived. So fortunately, this did not come to pass. I remember we had an article a while back. Chris Hemsworth kind of had a similar thing. Since he wasn't in Civil War, he's probably just like, oh, well, I guess I'm done. I suppose Thor's no more. But lo and behold, Thor is more. Forever more. Next up, more movie stuff. Daniel Radcliffe, unrecognizable as Weird Al Yankovic in first movie image. Now, I don't even remember saving this article. So I definitely, literally right now, when I first pulled up this article is when I first realized that there is, in fact, oh yeah, that's funny. There's a Nicolas Cage. That's another movie, which I'm not even going over, but yeah, apparently he's going to be, I guess it's a biopic. Yep, it literally says right there. About Weird Al Yankovic, and he's playing Weird Al, which is interesting. That's a picture of him there. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if I have time to see. I don't know. I don't have time for anything anymore. Anyways, let's finish off with the last bit of Marvel news. Here's an exciting one. Nova is officially coming to the MCU. Moon Knight writer attached. Speaking of Moon Knight, watching that right now. First 2 episodes are already out. Pretty good. It's obviously building up, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Nova is the one that a lot of people, fans, including myself, have been wanting for a while. He would have been... I guess they're going to make him into a TV series, which makes sense at this point, especially like that, because otherwise, like, they could have they could have kind of shoehorned him in to the Guardians movies, but they really... Well, I like the first movie established the Guardians, and the second one kind of built them up by adding in Mantis and Nebula. Although, well, she's not really... She's not ever really a Guardian. At least not that I'm aware of. I haven't seen some of the newer comics, but yeah, Nova gets in with them a bunch. And there's also like a newer Nova now too, or like a younger Nova, but it'd be interesting to see how they do it, because they kind of already did the Xandar thing, but where the Nova Corps, instead of being like, you know, the rocket men that flew around and blasted energy out of their hands and stuff, they were in like these spaceship star thingies, and then they all died. But we'll see. And then also apparently Xandar is completely destroyed by Thanos in what was it? Endgame? No, Infinity War. Which is also kind of follows the comics, because Xandar does get destroyed, but not by Thanos. He's destroyed by the blah, 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 blah. Damn it, not the... Fuck. The Negative Swarm? No. Not the Brood. The Annihilation Swarm. That's what it was. It's destroyed by bugs from a dimension where nothing dies, basically. And, the original Nova is like one of the only survivors of that, and he ends up for a while having like the entire Gestalt world mine in his helmet, and it's not good, but he eventually manages to figure that out, I guess. It's been a while. Anywho, that is boom, all the articles I have for you. Got a little bit coming up more. What the fuck sentence was that? Let's go ahead and take a quick break. I gotta eat something real quick, and then we will finish up the episode. So stay tuned. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up today. Like I said, I don't really have too much really planned for today, because we'll see. I'm hoping that for next week I got a co-host in person. Hopefully, we'll see. Crossing my fingers. I guess as far as Warhammer news, well, we're going to be talking about that less and less, because whoever I get is most likely not from that world. Now, like Tom and I we're basically friends because of Warhammer, but yeah, I'm getting into my first RTT, which is short for Rogue Trader Tournament, which is basically just like the standard 3-round single day tournaments that we do. My first one since, I wanted to say before the pandemic, but realistically I did do one back in 2021 or last year sometime. I believe it was very early though, so it's been almost a year though, and I'm still playing Black Templars. I've also been getting back into our local leagues, and for the whatchamacallit, and I'm actually going to be entering into the painting category this time. I've got the old Black oh, you can't even see shit from there. And now it's behind the desk. I got something for that, which you can see if you keep watching and check out one of my other shows, the Poncho's Paint Booth. That's all my hobby needs, where I paint up models and stuff like that. It's mostly 40K, getting into a little bit of Age of Sigmar stuff, which is like the fantasy game as well. And you can also find here on my YouTube channel, go to the corner, like and subscribe. You will find my other playlist, Gutsy Ass Gamers, which is my video game / Twitch playthrough type of stuff. I'm currently working on Assassin's Creed, which I'm going to jump on right now, actually, after this. And yeah, also if you stay to the end of the episode, you will get the links to all my socials, Multi-Murdy Media. It's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's it for now. And of course my website, multimurdymedia.com, which has, again, the links to everything else, and also has the model gallery if you're more inclined to that at the bottom of the page. So yeah, go and check out the show notes description. We'll also have the link to my website, and of course the links to all the articles that we already talked about. So enjoy the rest of your day, night, drive, sleep, whatever. Chug up, try something new. Like I like to do. That's why I like the Tav Hour thing. I get to try something new every time, just about. I've rarely seen this. I've only seen like one time I've seen the same beer twice. And usually that's because a lot of craft, craft breweries, they'll usually kind of recan or restyle their recipe. Or if it's like every once in a while they might re-release a favorite. But generally won't see it on the app. So a little bit more orange drink. And that's it for this week. I will hopefully see you either next week or the week after. jankityasspodcast. Keep watching. Keep listening, I guess. And keep keeping up with me.